What's going on, my loves? It's Knowledge Butterfly. I am doing a video out here outdoors, of course. You can see it in the background. Of course, as always, I want to send you guys out peace, love, blessings, and abundance. While I get settled here, I'm out on the playground because I love the playground. I actually love to swing like a little kid. So I might just sit on the swing and do the video today. How about that? Today is really not going to be a long video. I just wanted to get out because the weather is nice out here in the ATL and it's been really cool, not cold, but cool weather. And today the sun is shining, the weather is sweet. One of my favorite Bob Marley songs. I just wanted to get into something. This is just something I've already talked about before in the past, and where I was saying that we need to get more knowledgeable when it comes to how the planets influence influence who we are, our very beings, and what influence that they have over us from the time that we ascended or descended onto this plane. All this is actually coming from, as far as me wanting to do a video to remind you or send that reminder out to you guys. I had said earlier I had started watching Brother Panic, and he put me on to this book. I'm not thinking of whatever the video it was that he did, but he put me onto a book by a man named Philip Cooper. And the book is called The Magician, and it's Magickian. And it's basically about using magic, which we know magic is actually science. And magic really is utilizing the science that we all are. We all are math and science. Utilizing the energies, the science behind those energies. Getting into how the four elements, earth, air, fire, and water, are the base elements that you use for any magical work, and all of that. So now I'm into the book, or into pages where it's getting into how the planetary bodies and the zodiac signs play a part in that magic, because he first started out just talking about the basics of how you would set up your temple if you were going to do a magical ritual, and then getting into the directions, north, south, east, west, or east, south, west, and north, however you want to put it, and then what elements each one of those directions fall into. So it's getting more in detail of it. I won't get into all of that right now. And then it also gets into later on in the book talking about the tarot. And I recently, probably this is October, probably September, I got into reading about the tarot cards. And I didn't finish the book. It's Aleister Crowley's book, and it's okay, but it's not really something that caught me to make me want to keep reading it. So I basically put that down for a minute, and I got into some other things, and this book being one of them. And I'm actually almost done with this book. I've only been reading it for a couple of days now. So either I'll be done tonight. If I keep going, I'll be done tonight. Or I might be done tomorrow. Who knows? So I just want to reiterate, that's why this is a short video, the importance of your natal chart. And in this book, he talks about the different types of charts you can pull. Most of them that I've seen online, they do the, I think it's called the Placidian natal chart, but he was saying that the equal chart system, which means that each one of the houses is of equal size, which if you know what houses, which I'm pretty sure most of you do, but if you don't, the houses are situated in a circular wheel, just like a clock. A clock that has 12 hours. There are 12 zodiac signs. So when you think about our physical clock that we look at every day, it's set up like the zodiac signs. And it starts from Aries. It goes from Aries to Pisces, which is the way that the year actually does function if you're working with the energies of the universe. So if you want to manifest things in your life, if you want to change your situation, or even work on growing yourself so you can get out of the same old habits that you've been repeating, that's why the natal chart does come in handy, because you can see where planets are situated in your natal chart, you can see where they are placed in order to determine what particular things that you might have difficulties with in this lifetime. That's a really basically what a natal chart does. It gives you a blueprint of some things that certain energies that might kind of influence you a certain way. They don't control you in any type of way because only you control yourself, and that's why we have to work on building up our subconscious. That's another thing that I've been working on, is my subconscious programming, and I did some videos on that as well, because subconscious programming is sorry, this paper is falling. I brought my notepad with me. But subconscious programming is something that was placed in us since we were little. I started reading a book, but I won't be able to finish it because I'll be transitioning from this place to my next adventure. And it's talking about how the brain works and the subconscious. And the book is saying the same thing that I've read time and time again, how your subconscious programming stemmed from your childhood, from your environment, starting with your parents, of course, because your parents were programmed, so then they passed on the programming that they had to you, and then you go on to school and the environment of school, and then that programs you, because your programming is really done in the first 7 years of life. And so in knowing your natal chart, you can see like the areas that you brought over from the previous lifetime that you need to work on in order to get yourself to your enlightenment, in order to truly open that door to the temple, which is your what people call your third eye. And most importantly, not just your third eye, your subconscious mind, because your third eye is like projecting, basically projecting the life that you probably don't necessarily want from your subconscious mind, from the programming, whatever you were told that you couldn't do or whatever, so on and so forth. So those are the things that I've been working on. So I've been working on my subconscious programming, deprogramming and reprogramming myself, because mind control is only bad when somebody else is doing the controlling of your mind. That's when it's bad. And getting into this reading about magic rituals, and the reason why the magic rituals are also good, because the rituals are also getting into the subconscious mind and reprogramming it, but utilizing the energies that are within you, within me and within you, and that are in all of the universe, because we are all connected. We are all one and connected to the universe. We are pieces in the puzzle. So it is learning that, and I feel like that's totally where the universe is going right now. I keep bringing this up, but it's true. That's why it's so important. While Scorpio has been playing a part in the universe, in the harmony of the universe, and getting everything that's in the dark to the light. That's what that is symbolizes to me. It symbolizes the subconscious mind, and that we're supposed to be allowing the things that we kind of buried in our subconscious mind. We're supposed to be digging deep through meditation and from all other kinds of work, as well as doing positive affirmations, to deal with those things, to not only reprogram our minds, but also to let go of some things that we've been holding on to for such a long time. So, that's just a message that I wanted to put out there to you, my loves, let you know that I'm still here. I have really been working on me, because I'm going through a transition right now. I have been seeing the angel number 999. A couple of days ago, 999 was like everywhere. It was like angel number 999 on this car tag, 999. The Mega Millions a week ago was 999. So for probably about, let me switch arms, probably about two weeks, I was seeing angel number 999, and then I started seeing 111. Excuse me, I just did my hair and I think it's almost dry, but 111 and so on and so forth. So that means that it's change happening. 999, if you're not familiar, and this is not really to get into the angel numbers, but yeah, 999 means that there is going to be some type of change. So I had already known that my transition phase, that my stage where I am now was about to end, and I'm about to transition to the next stage. But I've also been seeing angel number 911 for about a month now, which that means that what 9 is a number of change, is a number of completion. It means that you are wrapping up one chapter in your life, and then with the 2 ones coming behind it, and then 11 being a master number, which is the number of intuition. And okay, it was a wasp, a number of intuition, and a number of leadership, and being a self-starter, being yeah, it's to me, it means that 9 is ending, 1 is starting, which means something new is beginning, is new beginnings as well. I don't not okay. That's what a wasp. That was a different one. They just keep coming close to me. But yeah. So I already knew that is happening. So as I've been working on my subconscious, that's another thing, because it was going to be a change, and then it's going to be with me not for certain quite yet. It hasn't been revealed to me as far as I know where my next steps are going to be. However, I know that it's going to be something good, and it is all in how I look at it and react to it. Am I being, nervous about it, or am I being excited about it, So anywho's, that's getting on another story. I just really wanted to remind you guys that your natal chart, knowing like where the planets are situated, and knowing the houses, like what house each sign is in, because even though the basic placement is Aries through Pisces, you might have a different sign. Like my first house is not Aries. I think it's actually Cancer. Yeah, it is Cancer. And then my second house is actually Leo, and it's instead of Taurus. So once you know these things, then you are able to have a better understanding of your own self, your inner workings of your own self. And that's really what this whole spiritual awakening is about. It's about the awakening of yourself. It's about you getting to know and study your fucking self. It's about you knowing yourself better than anybody in this fucking world knows you, and also connecting to your true self, which is your subconscious mind. That is the mind that has everything about you. Like, all these wasps were just flying around, everything about you. So yeah, and as I was saying it, like I could just feel like it's a euphoric like feeling. But anywho's, I just wanted to express that to you guys, and give you that information. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video on that note. Like I said, it was a quick video. I really appreciate you guys so much for watching my channel, and for liking the video, subscribing to my channel, and follow me on my Instagram so you can get updates when I do update, because I don't update all the time. Just to be honest, I'm not into all that having to be on social media and things like that all the time, because that shit is not really me. Like, look at me. That's not me. I am this pretty much low-key type of person. Like, I do like to laugh and chill and do all those things, but for the most part, I've just been focused on getting my mind right, you know what I'm saying? Getting myself right, so that I can really manifest the things that I want to manifest, and not manifesting things that are on this repeat cycle of from some old past shit. I don't want to keep recycling the same old bullshit. I want something new in my life, and I know that I am destined for some really beautiful things in my life. I just have to continue to let the focus be on my inner self, and not on this outside world. Because when we get caught up on what we see on the outside with the 2 eyes, that's when we fuck ourselves up. That's when we continue that programming, and we tell our subconscious mind that we're lacking something, or we don't have something. But if we remember that this outside world is only a reflection, and it's only created by what our subconscious mind thinks that we want, because our subconscious mind is literally a genie. I call it a genie in a bottle. That's exactly what it is. It is a genie encapsulated in our heads, and it is only giving us the thing that we put our energy towards. So whatever you put more of your energy towards, if you put most of your energy towards like kingdom and queendom, building yourself up, and learning who you are, and loving who you are, and loving everything around you, everyone around you. And I don't mean like being all like have to be hugging everybody and lovey-dovey and kissing on people. What I mean is that seeing yourself in that person, looking in the mirror, and even if that person's not where you are right now in this consciousness and this awakening, you still get that they're at some level that you were prior to, or they may be at a level that you aspire to be at. Either way, we're all still one, and we're just operating at different levels at this time. So where I was going with that right now, it still was good to put it out there and say. So yeah, just focus on you guys. Continue to grow so you can glow. It's all about growing up so you can glow up. That's it. We are stars. And in order for our inner self to shine through, we have to work on it. You know what I'm saying? We are all diamonds. And that pressure, the pressure that any pressure that we go through, it's only so that we can come out shining. And any pressure that we go through, you also have to practice what you preach. So like for me, how I'm saying trust in your universe and work on yourself, I have to do that. I wouldn't tell you to do anything that I'm not doing myself. So, you know, like I said, I just love to share when I feel like it, but all the time I don't. It's not for me to share at that time because I'm really in the trenches, like really dealing with me, you know. So anyway, like I said, I love you guys, and I definitely appreciate you so much for your support, for your inner and overstanding, and just for being you. All right. So like I said, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to my channel if you're feeling my vibrations and it resonates with you. And you can check me out on my Instagram. I do post from time to time when I feel like being on social media. It is what it is. So peace, guys. I heart you. I can't do my heart because I'm holding the phone. So love you guys.